A lot of people have been jumping on the I hate Venom Fang X bandwagon. I don't want to make this a very self-centered message, however, but I do want to ask you this. Is hatred ever justified? Do you ever have a reason to really hate someone? And, you know, what does it mean when you say you hate someone? If I said I hate you, doesn't that really sound like I wish you were dead?
Stop being such a melodramatic prick. If I was to say, go ahead, knock yourself out, do I mean that you have my consent to do whatever it is you asked, as it's no concern of mine? Or does it mean I want you to fail at a suicide attempt? Think about it. Listen to those words. What's worse than saying you hate someone? You want them to feel so sick of life that they want to end it, but fuck it up, and carry on suffering with the added bonus of a concussion. Or maybe they just mean what they say, and there's no hidden message behind it.
I mean, I hate you. I hate you. Yeah, it sounds exactly like it. I don't want you anywhere near me. I want you gone. That's what that means. I hate you. The Bible says if you hate someone, you are guilty of murder in your heart. You're a murderer.
So all those people you've banned from your website and blocked on YouTube, you obviously want them gone. You don't want them anywhere near you, so I guess that means you hate them, wish they were dead, and have murdered them in the eyes of your God. Good job.
You know, people have done really terrible things to me. Really terrible things. You know, either taking my videos and cutting them up and making me say things that I've never said.
You know, Sean, if anything is, you misrepresented me on purpose. You lied to your viewers. You purposely took my quotes out of context. And you purposely did that. And that's dishonest, okay?
So maybe some of you hate me because I accept donations to help me pay for the website that I spend $1,000 a year on now.
Well, this is an interesting topic. If we do a Whois search for PCS's website, we see that it was registered through GoDaddy. If I was to take on their most expensive hosting package, with every single optional extra at their most expensive settings, that comes to a total of 972 Canadian dollars. If we include domains by proxy, then we get 994 Canadian dollars. This is pretty close to your total, but let's check out those extras. Do you have an unlimited email package? Doubtful. What's the point? Do you have Traffic Blazer? Most likely. Considering all the adverts from your site and your insistence on spamming your website all over your videos proves that you are desperate for people to come and add to those impressions. I'll talk about the adverts later. Do you have Traffic Facts? How does that help spread your message? Do you have this Microsoft Outlook package? If you do, you're an idiot. Are you using the Cold Fusion package? Doesn't look like it. Are you using the Blogcast package? I don't see any blogs. What's the point? All your subscribers are already on YouTube. Are you using the e-commerce package? I can't see anywhere to buy any You Deserve to Die mugs or a I Did It Through a Friend mouse pad. Do you have the photo album package? You can download your own photo gallery extension for Joomla. There is another possibility. He could be hosting through SiteGrounds, the company that he downloaded his theme from. If this is the case, their most expensive package with all optional extras is only 483 Canadian dollars. Well, there we have it. If you're spending close to $1,000 on your site, then you are a moron. If you aren't, then you are lying. Again! Now let's take a look at those adverts. 4 days before the upload date of this video, your website had 1,555 unique visitors. Let's round that down to just 1,500. You have adverts from two sources, AdBright and AdSense. After some basic research, I found that the lowest people are earning per 1,000 ad views from AdBright is 9 cents, and $2 from AdSense. If these 1,500 visitors just looked at the homepage and then buggered off, that would make that day's earnings to be just under 4 Canadian dollars. If you were to achieve such a rate consistently for a year, that would earn you 1,413 Canadian dollars. Anyone who checks out your site, and should be doing so through Firefox and AdBlock, can see that your site is gaining more unique visitors a day, and they look at a hell of a lot more than just one page. You have no reason to ask for donations, because your site is more than self-sustaining.
Maybe you hate me because I supported a Christian t-shirt company and said, yeah, buy a Christian t-shirt. Is there a reason to hate someone for promoting a Christian shirt? I mean, is it wrong to sell Christian shirts? Now, keep in mind, I'm not the one who owns the Christian t-shirt company, so I'm not making money by promoting them.
In your video, you thanked the company for the t-shirts and the discount. That means either you contacted them and said, hey, I'm that guy loads of ignorant Christians love to watch on YouTube, give me a discount and I'll promote your shit. Or they contacted you and said, dude, if we give you a load of shit for next to nothing, can you act like a self-absorbed prick and dance around in front of a camera for a bit? Either way, you have gained financially.
Another thing, people are like, I hate you because you asked for a new camera to support your ministry, to make videos. Someone voluntarily bought me a camera after I asked. Is it wrong for me to ask for a camera that I couldn't afford?
So, how much was that camera?
Rick paid $800.
And how much was that website?
That I spend $1,000 a year on now.
So you can't afford $800, but you can afford $1,000?
Can you ever find me saying the things that the atheists have been saying to me back to them? Calling them all kinds of names and things? You'll never see that from me.
Well, you've called fellow Christian Together for Peace a backstabber, you've called Thunderfoot the lowest of the low and slandered him as a blackmailer, you've called atheists the enemy and brain damaged, plus a whole host of other things mentioned by DPR Jones. You might not be using words like pea-brained retard, cunt, fucking moron, greedy con artist and disgustingly self-absorbed ugly douchebag, but like Christmas presents, it's the thought that counts.
Because I believe in reconciliation and love. And I want to say this to you atheists, something you'll never say to me. I love you. If I've done wrong, I'm sorry. I want to do better. And I hope we can be friends.
Now, viewers might not remember this, but during the whole DMCA bullshit, after making your Dear Thunderfoot and Company, and before your apology, you made a video asking to be friends with atheists. I left a comment saying that I would be more than happy to be your friend so long as we never had to talk about this atheism religion crap and science was never mentioned. The only thing you said to that was, I seem to remember you. I offered friendship and you flat out refused, and ignored me when I asked why you refused.
What do you do when you really hate someone? What's one of the things you do? Well, you ignore them. You don't talk to them.
Well, maybe you do believe in friendship and reconciliation, so long as it's not someone that you hate.
We'll never hear that from the other side because they don't uphold Christian values. Christian values, which are from God Himself. And that's why you know they're ungodly. Because our message of love, they have no love in them. They have no love in them. So all the science and whatever gibberish you want to spout at me, you don't have any love in you. You have no love in you. So it's all worthless.
What do you do when you really hate someone? What's one of the things you do? Well, you ignore them.
How many comments on your videos contain no swearing, no insults, and only disprove or argue against something you've said? And how many of them do you allow? According to you, that's hatred.
You don't talk to them.
How many questions to you have you not answered on your forum? According to you, that's hatred.
I don't want you anywhere near me. I want you gone.
How many people have you blocked on YouTube? How many people have you banned from your website? According to you, that's hatred. If you're going to insult people for not living up to Christian values, maybe you should start living up to them yourself.